Back to Warren Ward, who was the first captain of our first team, I believe.
Yep.
So how did Glenmore Park come about back in the day, really?
There was a couple of guys who played in the Parramatta comp, and they put up a sign, said anyone who wants to play cricket for Glenmore Park, turn up. And we organised some funding by the real estate people. We had a net, and they bought us a mat.
At the time, what was in Glenmore Park? It was literally just the real estate people, wasn't it?
Just the real estate, a few houses. We're talking 25 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. It was only just display out.
Yeah, and we had a net down in that the very first, the oval, the area there at just off Mulgore Road. We had a net, and we bought a mat which we had to hammer into the ground. It was before we had AstroTurf wickets, and so we played 9th grade, and I bowled the very first ball in a competition match on Glenmore Park.
On GP, which side?
GP1.
Yeah.
GP2 wasn't there.
Yeah.
And so we didn't do terribly well, but Alan Jones played the next year, and he's played ever since. And I had 10 years off when I turned 50, and I umpired, and I was umpiring first grade.
Yeah.
And I kept on thinking, these guys, they're not that good. I'm not that good a cricketer, but these guys are not going to get me out. And so when I turned 60, I went to the doctor and he said, "Hey, you need to do a bit more exercise." So I said to my wife, "I'm going to go and play cricket again." And she said, "No, the doctor didn't mean that." He said, that's okay, that's okay. So now I'm playing.
No, because we knew each other through you umpiring before.
Yeah.
Well, probably knew me from back in the day, but you met my brothers through umpiring. Most of the faces around the club through umpiring. Which is interesting for you then to come back in and be part of it. And I remember when you called me up and said you're coming back, and it was all good. But how have you found coming back? Is it different? Do you pull up all right after the game?
Yeah. It's one thing you've got to do when you get a little bit older is you've got to understand that you can't do what you used to be able to do. So
I've understood that.
Tell me about it.
But don't get frustrated about it. A lot of guys, we've had a couple of really good cricketers in the club who got frustrated because they just couldn't do what you used to be able to do. Just do something different. And so I'm now bowling, I don't really call it spin, but it's slow stuff. So I
bowl that too.
I come on at the 19th over, and or the 20th over, let everyone know that it's the last over before drinks, and they take it easy, or they try and get out of the ground, and sometimes I only give myself one over, 1 for 4 last game, or 1 for 3. With 1 over.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. 19th over. 20th over.
20th over, bring yourself on, and and they usually take it steady, or they try and do something stupid. So but don't get frustrated, and so I'm enjoying being captain because I want to give everyone a go. I'm happy to bat number 10 or 11.
So we talked about Matty's challenges as captain. How's it for you? A bit easier, a bit harder? Different personalities?
Yeah, we've got 1 or 2 strong personalities, but most of the side are really happy they've bought into the vision of giving everyone a go. And so, they recognise it. You might have batted number 4 last week. This week you're going to bat number 9. And so we've got we've got a couple of guys who are opening the batting, and they're going to stay there. And last week we were 2 for none. We don't care. Give everyone a go. And so, in fact, last year we had 4 guys who took their first ever wicket, and this year we've had 1 guy's only played 3 games, so he's taken a wicket. So
I think it's lost a bit for a club like ours. Without sounding too, can I say wanky, the importance of 10th grade is like the worst. Like those cricketers have to go somewhere. There's guys in your 10th probably love cricket as much as anyone else, and have to feel comfortable that they can go and at least have a crack every Saturday.
Absolutely.
And I know you do, from my point of view, you do a great job. So good work with that. Touching back onto back in the day and the way through and the personalities along the way, you've obviously had to deal with some big ones and some good ones and seen a fair bit of change. What's obviously now we've got nearly 30 teams. There's a bit of a change to one, but have you noticed any other stuff? Even from the years away, from the outside looking in, what we're doing as a club and where we're going and that sort of thing.
I think look, I'm really proud of the team. You know, we started off with one team, and now we've got 45 teams. How many? 25 teams altogether. 26 teams.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big club. A lot of organising. You know, the pre-season when you've got to go down to the community place there. You know, you've got to all organise. You pay your money here. You get your shirt here. It's really good. So, yeah, I'm really proud of the team.
You've seen the Paul Willises of the world, the Robert Daltons of the world come and go. Come back.
I'm still trying to talk Paul into coming back. I see him every now and
on
then.
the train every now and then.
Yeah. So we just got to understand that you can't do what you used to be able to do. You know, when I first started playing cricket, a cricket pitch was 20 metres long. It's now 85 metres, but it's uphill. You know? So
that's Jack's problem.
You know, so
that's why I don't bowl anymore.
That sounds different.
So the 10 years you had umpiring, were you umpiring Saturday, Sunday?
No, just Saturdays. Yeah.
Was it just to do first grade?
Just first grade.
Without going into the politics the rest of it?
Yeah, just want to do
just
first
get out
grade.
in the sun and do something?
Yep, that was the main thing because I love cricket.
Yeah.
You know, so,
were you fair?
No.
Like these ones?
Here's a question for you. Ever in your life have you ever fired anyone just because you didn't like them?
Oh, Jeff Willis.
That's all I came for.
How many times did you do that? Just once, or?
Look, Jeff was is one of these guys who's never out. Even when he sticks at the second slip, he's never out. So, Jeff and I played together many times there too. So, you know, for a long time, and in fact, he'll tell you his best ever bowling figures were when I was captain. So.
Shout out
he has told me too.
He got 5 for something or other. And,
he's got the trophy down.
So you fired Jeff. That's good news for everyone.
I was actually
there's plenty of people that actually would have liked to do that.
So we were actually there. It was the year we finished minor premiership ones, and we were sitting in the bungalow, and you gave 2 LBWs to my brother Jack.
Bloody hell.
So they must have been plum.
Yeah.
But it was against Glenbrook, and the old thing was no LBW was it, which in itself is fine. But remember, those last 2, the finger went up, and Jack going took 5 for 20, and we snuck into minor premiers for first grade. But
I don't give many LBWs though, because the rule says you've got to be certain it's going to hit something that's 9 by 28 inches. So
I like that there was.
But so when you came back, obviously it was. You enjoy playing more, obviously? Or?
Yeah, I do. Even, I'm happy with what I can do, So, I'm not going to score big runs, and I'm not going to take heaps of wickets, but I did take 3 catches in one game, and I injured my thumb and I put myself in slips. So I wouldn't get the ball come to me. I took 3 catches in slips.
Who's getting inches? That's just a no-no.
Yeah. Who, and you include your umpiring stuff in it, who have been sort of the best players around the club or around the district you've watched play or played with?
Yeah, for the club.
Just remembering you've never umpired.
I'm sure I've umpired you. Yeah.
I only read those couple you fired in.
I don't remember you.
That's why you never umpired.
I know, Damage was always pretty good.
He's awful!
He's
one of the worst players I've ever seen.
When he was younger, he was pretty good.
No, that's not true.
And
I used to play against him.
Jungles was a bowler.
Yeah.
I was amazed when somebody told me Jungles had so many runs. I never saw him score runs, but he was a good bowler.
See, that's why you've never seen me, because they're 2 blokes that I've carded everywhere.
They're probably. And Jack on his day was a good bowler as well. That left arm. Bowling over the wicket.
About 30 kilos ago.
Yeah. So your dad always thought that I was the world's worst umpire, by the way, without ever seeing me umpire.
Yeah.
So, in a semi-final, I made a decision they weren't happy with, and.
Should we talk about that, or should we not? I think that's a famous run out, wasn't it?
The kids blow up. Blow up.
This was.
I'd like to talk
you want to tell a story?
No.
Against consumers and. Is this the one?
Yeah.
There was someone. Shaw Park, and I was obviously busy winning my own grand final at the time. But we were apparently the ball's come. Yeah, seniors. Apparently the ball's gone out, and consumers all gone, no, that's 4 signalled, and it wasn't. So they've thrown the ball back in. The consumers both to stop running, and we've run whoever it may have been out. And do you want to finish the story?
I sorted it out. Dave Betts was at the other end too. He said, no, "This is on you. You do it. You do it." So he left me in the lurch.
Standard Betsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So was it not out?
No, it wasn't out as far as I was concerned because they'd called for.
Had you
which I-
signalled for?
I'd signalled.
Oh, that's
to,
not out.
to dead ball.
That's over.
Yeah.
If you signalled, that's different.
But there was an Agostino who wasn't happy with me. Said I was the world's worst umpire and I should be shot.
Did you have gloves on?
He never met me. Never met me.
Oh, the old one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. That was the old one. Yeah, never met me.
So like him.
So yeah. No, knows me now, but yeah, didn't at the time.
No.
But yeah.
Isn't it funny? But they're all, it's all stories.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sit back 10 years later, you're the first bloke to sit down and
Yeah.
say, how you going?
Well, he's invited me to be on on a couple of the committees and things, the disciplinary committees and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And through that time, any mates? Obviously, it's mentioned Jonesy's the perennial.
Yeah, Jonesy and yeah, lots of good guys that we keep up with. And Paul Willis, of course, we see him a lot, and Barry Wilkins, you know, known Barry for a long time.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he's coming back this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might come back again and might even have to open his wallet though. So it's a bit harder.
Yeah. No, it's been good.
Yeah.
It's been a really good club. And I'm really pleased with the way everything's going, and so hopefully we'll win first grade and 10th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two
If we
grades.
book in,
Lock 'em in.
start.
Yeah.
Was actually on that. What have you made of the change to the one day? Like you've obviously played all the way through and umpired all the way through. What have you made to this change you see?
I love it. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. Not many teams bat more than 40 overs anyway, a lot of times, and you know, so it's just different tactics. A lot of teams are keeping good batsmen down at 7, 8, 9 and 10, so that all the bowlers have gone through, and so you've got to keep some of your bowlers back.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, it's been good. I think it's great.
Yeah.
So good for the players if you're working. You know, you only miss 1 week instead of a couple, so I think it's a good thing.
Beautiful. Yeah, Maddie, same story, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if it suits us or not. I'm still not 100% sure if the one day suit us, but I think, yeah, no,
It's easy when you're 4 for 260. Oh shit, we might hit 400 today, but
yeah, it's probably more fun. I think everyone sort of knows what the go is, and yeah, like you said, I mean, it just helps blokes sort of making sure they're available and you know for the 1 week. And
well, you've had water out of the blue tonight, which is good.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean it's great like from that sense, and you know it's always good going to the game knowing that you're going to get a result.
And I think the other thing as well, it's always good going to the game knowing you're going to bat and bowl. No matter what happens, if you're a batsman, you're going to be batting today. If you're a bowler, you're going to be bowling your overs. Whereas
Definitely,
It's not
Last
great
year,
fun
Jenna.
standing out
yeah,
in the sun from 1:30
and
till
Cole and
6
Claggy
o'clock.
were always the kings of it. That 5 overs before stumps and over goes off stump, and then you got to turn up and just sit there for 60 overs next week.
Cones out.
It's all it's the worst day of cricket all year.
Well, as an umpire too, when you've got someone like Dean Carr who comes on and bowls 25 overs, 30 overs with his left arm on the spot, appealing every second ball for LBW and getting turned down. But you know,
A lot of sledging happening it was.
hey Curry.
that was boring. Oh God.
Well, it's opened up. I think it's generally leveled out in most comps,
Yeah.
and it's sort of like teams with depth are now like
Mm.
you always have 4 good quicks in yourself, and you throw in your bowlers around it as well, your Wattos of the world, and you've got great depth. Whereas, like I said, the Hawks of the world have to go and find those 2 more bowlers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the 3-day final, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Tops, yeah, I know. Anyway, we can talk about that another day.
Debbie Downer.
Yeah, thanks, man. Anything else you want to raise, Peter? Anything else you got for Wazza?
No, that's about it, mate. So,
20 years this year, actually 20th anniversary of the Redbacks. As you said,
Yep.
you've been around longer than that. Any in particular you want to see celebrated or discussed across the year, or made point of, or just hope we can pick up our first grade and
Yeah. No, that's
another 10th grade?
yeah. No, good.
probably a senior secretary that registers our players and doesn't cost 10
Well,
points.
next year you can have a new one, so we just imagine the club without me holding you back.
Listen to
What a world we live in.
I'm sure we.
Yeah.
Rainbows and butterflies.
We want to win.
I thought we didn't have Davey Ray on here. Oh, it is you, Adrian.
I've got a speaker now.
I've won 2 competitions in about 40 years of playing cricket, and so
Struck rate.
this year going to win another one.
Where'd you come from before you came to Glenmore?
I played
Where'd you grow up? I've never asked.
Blacktown.
Yep.
Seven Hills. I played for Seven Hills, and I won the B2 competition way back in 1970 or something. And but they had a very cliquey team, and I couldn't get into first grade. And I thought I was good enough to get into first grade. So somebody at work said her husband played first grade over in the Canterbury district, and would I like to go over there?
Yeah.
So I did. Played from the bowling. And
Who did you play for?
Canterbury Bank, Riverside.
You ever played against the old man?
Could have.
Vince played for Wests and Ashfield. So there you go.
And second ball in first grade, we had mats, and I hit the middle of the mat. And in the Parramatta comp, that was a no ball.
Yeah.
But this wasn't, and it hit the deck and ran along the ground and bowled the guy. Everyone thought that was fantastic, except for me. So, that was a shit ball. Can we do better than this? Got the first wicket, second ball. So I remember one game I opened the batting, and we were 3 for 12 or something. And Chris Anderson, Canterbury coach, he was playing for Australia at that time in the rugby league. He came out, tight little dinky shorts, and with his bits hanging out. And I said, Chris, this bloke's pretty good. I'll handle him. You just... and he said, yeah, right, no worries. First ball 6, second ball 4, third ball bowled. So, 4 for 20 something. Didn't say a word, just walked off. He was an Australian rugby league player, I suppose.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyway.
How good's that though? That you wouldn't see Jonathan Thurston playing cricket on the weekend now.
We played.
No.
We actually played Preston Campbell.
Yeah.
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade, yeah.
I bowled him, so that's right.
Yeah.
There's more of a story.
Okay.
Serious, I mentioned it.
Fancy that coming up.
There's 3 guys that could have been called up.
Yeah. So
He was a nice guy.
he was a champion bloke.
Yeah.
He used to go and buy the opposition a case every week, and that was a great bloke. Couldn't say not enough good things about him. I wish more captains did that.
Yeah.
You wish you bowled to him more often.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Back then. But to the 20 years, like we were, something we've discussed a bit. It might be something interesting to throw around. We've talked about maybe doing a Hall of Fame for this year. It'd be interesting to see what people think of that. Maybe like starting with 6 or 7 players, and NRL style or WWE style or NFL style, where you induct 1 or 2 every year and make a thing out of it, and give those players down the road a bit of a thing. So something interesting to throw out, maybe get some feedback on. But that's an idea for the 20 years. But yeah,
That's a good idea.
yeah, something like that, just to acknowledge a play, because we do have life membership.
Adrian wants to get
It's
into
really good
something
keeping
else.
the
I don't have enough shirts. I don't have enough
He
shirts.
doesn't have enough redback shirts.
Yeah.
Keeping all the records is
Or
really good.
sequins or
Yeah.
shorts.
Well, you touch on that. If he puts up. You touch on
Oh,
that.
sorry, Adrian.
It's full
Was
day.
actually you the first person to take 200 weeks for a club, I believe?
First four
First one
inducted.
take 100, and the first one take 200.
Yeah, yeah,
And now I'm on 209.
yeah.
A few errors here and there.
Under bowled was.
I bowled according to the records.
What might have been those 10 years?
Yeah, according to the records, I've only bowled 154 overs. It's not bad taking 200
strike
wickets.
rate.
you know.
Just to fill people in on that,
Yeah.
basically what happens there is the historical stats go off grading, so
Yeah.
they're done on what's on the NDC website. I believe all the old school books are either with Michael Jenks or Woodsky, or probably in Australia somewhere now.
Yep.
So unfortunately, if I had them, I could put them in game by game. If it does have them, they can go game by game. Otherwise, it's all
Doesn't
what's
matter.
NDCA. So, but
That's fine.
stories there, we know.
They did release their
They got their ones, but that's all based off the gradings as well.
but
So it's
history.
probably about 400 then.
No, the history
No, I
of
think it's about 216.
NDCA. Isn't
Yeah,
it? Didn't they
that's
release-
based on
Yeah.
what we submit. That's what he said.
Yeah, but that's been going back.
It's 200.
Yeah,
Before my
50 odd
cricket.
wickets.
Yeah, that's all on there.
Best figures 2 for 1.
It's just
Very good.
just not
Every game.
actually over.
Yep.
So,
Oh, okay.
Like he's saying, he's only bowled 150 overs. He's probably bowled thousands of overs.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So, Matty, any thoughts? 20 years, something?
I think it's a good idea. The Hall of Fame thing is great.
A bit of banner.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's pretty cool that it's in some sense a pretty still young club. So we're sort of
And that's what it's about. We're still building the legacy.
Yeah.
So we've only just brought in the Dalton Jug, and down the road that'll be something. And hopefully down the road you were the first ever first grade captains lift the shield, and
that'd be nice.
maybe it might be a trophy down the road for you if you stick around, that sort of thing. But it's
20 years of first grade.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not
I mean,
enough.
these have got 6 months left in them. Let's get one premiership.
Welcome to fours. But I think that's part of what we're doing, and trying to acknowledge that legacy and that history that is around, and just a lot of people aren't aware of. You turn up, I don't know what happened here, but through the sort of social media stuff and my career, we can
Yep.
be more proactive, and it's pretty easy to do.
Mm.
Yeah, that's something.
Well, just so you know, Matty, you'll be the first person that outdoes me because I was the first skipper of the second grade, winning the second grade.
Okay, so you hold the mantle at the
competition.
moment.
So I'm holding the mantle at the
Okay.
moment. So I was the captain of the second grade winning team.
Fantastic.
2 years running, by the way.
Okay.
So
Does that count for one first grade?
well, I don't know what it counts for, to be honest, but
we can
that's the
discuss
time-
that after.
After this,
Only
end of the
captain,
season,
only
yeah.
captain. I think the first one. That was enough for me then. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
that was it.
Finish on top, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Just come back in part of the
How
second
many
one.
premierships have we won altogether?
Something I don't know.
Probably
I'll be very
62.
clever, and there'll be a number appearing right now on your screen,
Oh,
but I
fantastic.
don't know what that is.
It's like how many jelly babies are in the glass jar?
Senior wise,
32.
I've won 8, so you have to. Seniors wise,
Are you counting the one that you were benched in, or
I am.
okay? Just
What, you didn't... You
I
were talking
benched, I
about...
benched myself in the second grade grand final that he happened to win.
only captain 2 games. That's all
Okay.
we needed.
I'm always just giving.
That
So-
was very
We had to drop
generous
the
of
worst
you.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bloke that stood in for me didn't go any good, but anyway. It's not relevant that. I'm not bitter. So, but I got to win the second grade next year. So, other than that, I think we've probably covered it all without making me cry. So,
It's 4 a.m, so...
yeah, I know. It's time to go home to bed.
Yeah.
Some of us have families apparently.
Well, thanks, Wise.
Yeah, thanks boys for
Matty,
joining us.
for
Hopefully
the
we'll
shows.
go a bit longer, but hopefully something we'll do a bit more of. You
Yeah.
boys are always welcome back if you can cop it. But we'll have this up during the week, and good luck for the rest of the year. Beautiful.
Good.
Thanks, boys.
Thanks, mate.
Mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Oh!